You and every man who is putting in the effort to deprogram these toxic beliefs and heal from this destructive cult are more manly than any of those deceptive men of God who shamed generations of children into denying their most basic human experience and ended up causing us to all isolate ourselves from one another. So, what now? Today you may feel grief for what was stolen from you. You might feel anger that your sexuality was twisted into something scary and disgusting. You may be able to tell, for me, I allowed my anger to burn away that shame. It took years and took me chewing out a few people who I held responsible. But anger is a boundary maker. It says, that was wrong. I get to live differently now. And you do. You get to live differently. You can surround yourself with people. Personally, I suggest women and queer folks especially for this. But you get to surround yourself by people who have had to build their sexualities themselves from scratch with their own intention and care because they weren't provided a healthy map. And you get to learn. You get to change and expand. You get to want things. You get to feel things. You get to write a story that isn't soaked in fear. You get to have fun. You get to have all the fun. And contrary to what we thought, intimacy that's fun and intimacy that is meaningful, even sacred, overlap all the time. My advice, start with your own body. Let it become safe to you again. Explore touch without that internal judgment. Whether it's somatic therapy or breath work, even just slowing down during your own time of experiencing pleasure with yourself. Think of that time as reclaiming your own humanity rather than whatever they told us, struggling with sin. Or if it starts to cause you anxiety or guilt, slow down, breathe, relax into it. And each time, see if you can push whatever those boundaries are a little further out, a little closer to where you want them to be. Then try to celebrate every small victory that you can get against those nasty old men who indoctrinated us. So thank you. If you're on this journey, if you're grieving, if you're curious, if you're angry, if you're further down the path and elated to have conquered this stuff, I'd love for you to share what's helped you in the comments, because what helps me is not going to help everybody. But unlearning this stuff is always easier together. So thanks.